What if the worst things that happen are the greatest gifts?
I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this life work the way I want it to work instead of doing what other people tell me to. This is the very last time I'm coming to the top secret mountaintop campsite. Last drop down from the little mountaintop paradise that I found keeping top secret, so hopefully it'll still be here open and available in the future. I watched a lot of places like this get just ruined in Colorado, overuse, misuse, abuse, and that's one of the reasons why I don't disclose locations like this that I find. I think we're gonna head over to Santa Barbara for a night and just get some footage and enjoy the place, and then head on to Havasu and check that out for a day or two before we go to Vegas for a day or two, then Moab for a day or two, and then hopefully off to my top secret location out in the mountains where I'm planning on buying a small piece of land and putting up a tiny home.
Just pulled into Lake Havasu City, hanging out at the London Bridge beach now. You know, it's crazy, where I was staying on the Central Coast in California, I don't think it broke 80 one single time all summer. Right by the water, it was always chilly. The water's always chilly. So I'm gonna enjoy jumping in the water here at this lake. Oh, there we go. It doesn't feel like a cold plunge. That's nice. Probably shouldn't be bringing this camera out here. So we're rolling the dice. Labor Day was Wednesday. No, Labor Day was Monday. Today's Wednesday. So it's super chill here, which is, that's kind of my vibe. Oh man, that feels good. It's not unbearably cold. Woo. This is where I'm spending the rest of the afternoon and the evening. We're going to head into hostile territory tomorrow, heading up to Las Vegas. Gonna be staying at the Flamingo, hitting a pool party. No alcohol for me. I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's less than 2 weeks from a year without alcohol. But I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Spent the night in Lake Havasu. Pretty beautiful, awesome, and hot here. But check this out. We're at $3.19 a gallon. Man, them Cali prices, $5, $6, $7 a gallon. I'm not going to miss that. When I left town, one of my good friends posted, he said, you know, I hope you find what you're looking for. It was kind of interesting. You know, I guess it's pretty obvious. I'm still out looking for something. And this is a complete departure from living on the mountain, living on the beach. I still enjoy a change of scenery, a change of pace, of environment. I'm not here drinking, I'm not gambling. I mean, I'll spend no money and be out of town in no time, but it's still fun and interesting to be in different places.
One hand, back out, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. People make some noise. Hey, everybody say, hey, 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 hey.
Well, I would have recorded the grand finale, but I became the centerpiece of it. Life's an experience, might as well have some fun.
So far, we're in town, closing in on 24 hours.
almost, I think we're going to get out of here for under $100 total with a nice room. I brought snacks in with me just so I could keep eating right. And only thing I bought so far is a $2 bottle of water and an $8 cup of coffee. So got in a little bit late yesterday for the pool party. Still hung out for an hour, but the sun was kind of gone. So I'm going to go down there, catch some sun for another hour or two before we hit the road. Finished up Vegas. I think we spent right around $100 total for 24 hours, 2 pool parties. Didn't really have a plan. I just showed up. It was great at the pool parties there. It was like $12 for a little bitty bottle of Fiji water, but you could bring in an unsealed bottle of water. So I bring in 1.5 liters. I spent nothing there. And, you know, I had the same good time. I was able to get in my car and drive cross country afterwards. No intoxication, no problems. Been up for a couple hours. We camped out in the National Forest right by a beautiful mountain creek. Well, actually, I don't know what it looks like yet. Maybe we'll walk down there in a second. It sounds beautiful. One of the many things I miss about the Colorado mountains, the sounds of the water. I mean, the smells, the air gets warm and comfortable during the day, cool and comfortable at nighttime. I just love so much about the high country. And as you follow along on this adventure, you'll see that this is about to become a much more substantial part of the next phases of these adventures. Country out here, man. I missed this. We're about 10 minutes away from potentially what is a huge part of my future and the rest of my life. Gonna go look at a piece of land here out in the country in the mountains, over an acre with water, under $10,000, and really close to my favorite hot springs, which we're gonna go stay at tonight, and right next to another hot springs, which is also really cool. And there's literally no building restrictions except my home has to be at least 150 square feet. I think we can make that work. So I'm gonna actually be building an off-grid home on this land, assuming this is the decision I make. All right, let's check this land out. Beautiful in every direction, peaceful, almost no restrictions, which is what I want. So you see everything from big houses to homemade tiny homes out here, which is totally my style. Got some 4x4 vans, campers parked everywhere. I can just feel the freedom in the air right here. That's one of my main pursuits, freedom. This community, water is included in the $350 annual HOA fee. I think I could probably swing that. And, you know, love the natural vegetation. I won't have to be maintaining a yard, but I can still get as creative as I want in building a little paradise out of it. I could definitely see myself getting a little bobcat or a little tiny backhoe or something and pushing a bunch of dirt around and doing some landscaping. I don't even know if you have to pull permits to do hardly anything out here. I mean, it's, you know, It's the type of freedom I'm looking for.
Pretty stoked on that land. We're gonna go spend the night up at Valley View Hot Springs. This is about 20 minutes away, 15 to 20 minutes away. Joyful Journey Hot Springs was about 2 or 3 minutes away from there. So I have a feeling I'll be spending a bunch of time at both if I do end up purchasing this land. Obviously a really special, important place to me if this was something that helped me find this piece of land. All right, I'm all set up at camp. Gonna do a little bit of soaking, chill out, relax, just enjoy life for a day. I really enjoyed my time at the hot springs. Just took a day or so, relaxed, and kind of took some time to myself. So if you'd like to see a video I made about the hot springs, I'll make sure to put a link somewhere, either in a card or in the video here. Interesting feeling being back here, having been gone for 3 years, not having been able to really say goodbye to any of this. I just left. One nice thing about being back in the old stomping grounds, I know exactly where to park. Right here, this spot has 3 bars of LTE, or it was 4G when I first discovered this. We're in the National Forest, legal and free to camp out here. There's a river right down here. Sounds beautiful if I get up in the middle of the night for anything. And we're just a couple minutes out of town. Man, I know my way around this place well. It's nice to be here for a minute.
The most important lesson I've learned in life is this: adversity is a gift. For as long as I can remember, I've felt a deep calling, a burning desire to create true freedom for myself and to make a meaningful impact on the world. But if everything had gone as planned, I would have lived a comfortable life filled with consumption and devoid of meaning. If everything had gone as planned, I was destined to grow old, addicted to alcohol, escaping from a life that wasn't worth living. Everything that went wrong, my business struggles, my injury, my marriage ending, and my battle with alcohol led me to find my truest, most authentic self. These challenges forced me to uncover what I desire most and to understand my purpose in this life. My purpose is to tell stories, to inspire others to discover their authentic selves, to help them get sober and fit, and to guide them towards rediscovering their self-belief, just as I have. If life had gone according to plan after college, I never would have found my way to the unique and amazing person I'm becoming. I wouldn't have committed myself to creating a meaningful, positive, and far-reaching impact on the world. The worst thing that could have happened in my life is if everything had unfolded the way it was supposed to. And the best thing? Everything that went wrong. Adversity is a gift. It's why I'm now fully committed to doing whatever it takes to help the world in a way that only I can. It's the reason I'll achieve true freedom and fulfillment and make the world a better place.
Might be a little dark, but it is a monumental moment right here. So we're 100 miles from home right now. Maybe it'll click over to 99 in a second. But the great thing about this is after 50 weeks, 50 weeks, 11 and a half months on the road, I am now close enough to home that if we have any breakdowns, I'm within my 100-mile free tow radius, free tow distance with AAA. Crossing under the final light. Turning onto the street that I grew up. Just a few days shy of an entire year. Man. Last time I was here in this vehicle, I was pulling out right over there and driving off. Had no idea what I was getting ready to get into. And I'm now coming home successful, alcohol-free, found my self-belief, I'm in a lot better shape, and you know, I don't have everything figured out yet. I sure haven't solved it all, but I can tell you this, I am moving forward. I'm just getting started, and that's a wrap, but I'm literally going to walk inside and start on the next phases. We made it. We made it to the West Coast and back. I did what most people never would imagine, would think is crazy, and I came home a way better version of me a year later. 1 entire year without alcohol. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I kept the commitment to myself, and now that commitment's fulfilled, I can do whatever I want, right? So what do you think? I mean, if I had some sort of issue, I made it a year, the problem must be fixed, right?